His usual electric bill was around $200. Then one month it showed $2,000. He disputed the charge, and days later his power was shut off. The case ended up in court.
Your Honor, my average bill has always been about $200. Suddenly, I received a $2,000 statement. I immediately contacted the utility company. They told me to pay first and wait for an investigation later. I filed a dispute, but before it was resolved, they shut off my electricity. I have young children at home. This wasn't just a billing mistake. It caused real harm. Your Honor, this was a system error. Service was temporarily suspended due to non-payment under company policy. If the error was yours, why was I the one punished? The billing error clearly originated with the company. Disconnecting service before resolving a legitimate dispute is unacceptable. Company is ordered to correct the bill, compensate the customer for damages, and pay an additional $5,000 fine. Case dismissed.
When the system designated to protect consumers begins to fail, the real question is not whether justice exists, but whether an ordinary consumer knows how to reach it. The Consumer Protection Act 2019 was enacted to provide a simple, accessible, and speedy redressal mechanism. In theory, it empowers consumers to represent themselves. However, in practice, many consumers face delays, procedural complexities, technical objections, and lack of clarity on legal rights. This is where the role of an advocate becomes crucial. An advocate does not merely argue a case, an advocate understands the structure of the law, the procedural requirements, and the strategic approach needed to navigate the system effectively. When redressal mechanisms fail or become inefficient, an advocate helps in identifying the next course of action, whether it is filing an appeal, approaching higher forums, or invoking constitutional remedies. Many consumers lose their case not because they lack merit, but because they are unable to present their case properly, submit the required evidence, or respond to legal objections raised by the opposite party. Legal representation ensures that the consumer's grievance is articulated with clarity, supported by law, and pursued with persistence. In situations where there is delay, non-compliance, or injustice within the redressal process, an advocate plays a critical role in holding the system accountable. They bridge the gap between the law as written and justice as delivered. Ultimately, justice is not automatic. It must be pursued with knowledge, strategy, and the right guidance. If you find yourself struggling with consumer disputes or facing challenges in the redressal process, seeking professional legal assistance can make a significant difference in the outcome of your case.